Well, yeah, not this postseason after game one was. I don't even know how to explain this. And I know a lot of people has been missing out on these live streams when it came to me speaking on the Celtics, the Lakers, etc. Whatever. But this has to be the most lopsided postseason of in NBA history. Like we're already seeing upsets happen right now. Like let's start with the Eastern Conference for a second. Now, obviously, after tonight's games, we'll start with the ones that already happened. Excuse me. You have the Celtics versus the Hawks. Obviously, that was going to be a blowout in game one anyway, because we're in hometown anyway, so it's not even labor that. But yeah, hold on. Let me go back to the previous night. Oh, here we go. The Sixers and the Nets didn't really surprise me. The Knicks shocked the world here. Game one. They better not blow this series, because if they manage to, because I believe they have home field advantage. Last I checked. No, they don't. It's the Cavs. So if they could steal game two and win both of their games, they would have a 3-1 lead. So I would say the Knicks' peak this season is the second round. Because if Donovan Mitchell is going to be blowing games at home, then yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So, as far as the Celtics is concerned, we'll give Trey one game. One game. We'll give him one. Because he's obviously going to steal one. But is he? Because he didn't even show up for the last game he was in, and it was basically all Murray at that point. And he was just like the second best scorer on the team. So I don't know what else to say. But yeah, the Eastern Conference is kind of lopsided, except this series right here. The Bucks versus the Heat did not go as what I was hoping for. Seeing how, for those who saw the game, for those who didn't see it, go back and watch it. For those who saw it, knows what happened. Giannis took a badass fall, and it looked bad. Now, granted, he did try to play it out. That big mistake on that point that possibly could cost the series. But I believe had Giannis just stuck like if he had went out sooner, he possibly could have healed up faster. Because apparently, from what we've heard from people on commentary, it was basically a tailbone. So who knows if he's going to be healthy for the rest of the series, much less the playoffs. Same can be said about Chris Middleton. Like Chris Middleton has been hurt most of the season, so it's little to no chance that the Bucks walk out of this series alive. Jimmy Butler hooping his ass off, especially after getting Kevin Love. Yeah, this may be the team to beat. If they beat the Bucks if they beat the Bucks this series, then the Heat right now is the team to beat. Now, even though we are the defending Eastern Conference champions as by Celtics, it's not the same. Again, two different teams, because we just picked up Blake Griffin and Malcolm Brogdon. Sorry, for those of you saying we picked up Blake Griffin and Malcolm Brogdon in the offseason. Obviously, Joe Mazzulla has been doing a great job trying to maintain the top 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, We should have never lost the lead to begin with, but that's just me. I mean, if he can get us back to the finals, then I'm pretty sure it's set in stone that Ime Udoka will most likely be terminated as the head coach. But if they lose the finals, then chances are they may reinstate him. So it's a very awkward situation for Celtics fans right now because it's like you win the chip, you lose out on Ime Udoka's coaching ability, and he may have a chance, and some other team may have a chance to steal him. The Nets. So, I mean, we obviously want to win the championship, obviously, but that's just something to put out there, like because now, if Giannis isn't back healthy, then I have the Heat winning the series in 5 games. Because there's no way Chris Middleton, he may get lucky and get 1 game if he pops off. But unless that happens, then yeah, this series is over. So, yeah, the Eastern Conference is wide the fuck open. The Celtics better capitalize off of this. Even if the Bucks somehow manage to scrape by the eighth seeded Miami Heat, then yeah, I don't see it. So, but there's another sleeper team in the Eastern Conference right now. The Joel Embiid led 76ers. They're not the same team as they were last year because obviously they have James Harden this year, and well, they had James Harden last year, but this is a different Joel Embiid. So, this could potentially be MVP Joel Embiid we're talking about. So this could be a different Joel Embiid. So we don't know for sure because I believe if the Nets if the Sixers beat the Nets and the Heat beat the Bucks, I believe the Sixers will face the Heat in the second round. Well, we could be potentially facing off against either hold on. Either the Knicks or the Cavs. I don't know. Hold on. Someone check. Well, let me double check the bracket here because it should be. City playoff bracket. Yeah, so at this point, why isn't that letting me scroll down? Okay, there we go. Okay, no, I was wrong. So the winner of the Milwaukee versus Miami Heat will face the winner between the Cavs and the Knicks. And okay. So we're facing off against the winner between the so we're chances are we could be facing off against Philly in the second round. I for those of you who have been who saw my NBA simulation videos, I don't know. Well, then again, they didn't have James Harden in those simulations, so we don't know. But yeah. We match up a lot better with the Sixers than we do with the Heat. So I'm not saying we're going to have it a lot easier this year, but we don't know. So, but as for the Western Conference, oh boy. I'm hearing Laker fans saying it's already over. It's over. So, we don't know what's going to happen. The Warriors lost one game against the Sacramento Kings, and the Warriors still have a high chance on going to the second round. So, still has a high chance. So, the same with the Suns. I don't know. Something about this Clipper team that could still smell trouble for Kevin Durant, specifically Russell Westbrook. Despite the fact that Russell Westbrook can't shoot, he doesn't need to. He just needs to guard Kevin Durant. Because Kawhi, all he has to do, guard up Devin Booker or DeAndre Ayton, and they could potentially steal game. Yeah, they could potentially steal game one. Offensively. Defensively, if Westbrook can lock up Kevin Durant, then it could smell trouble for the Phoenix Suns. We don't know. No. The Denver versus the Timberwolves. I don't see it. So Denver sweep, Phoenix in 5. Sacramento, if they continue to play like they did in game 1, then it could potentially go to a game 7 situation. We don't know, but I believe I stated on social media I said Kings in 6. Since they do still have home field advantage, the Warriors are still in trouble. So we don't know. But if they go down 0-2, it could be a wrap. But we don't know yet. So and Memphis, I don't know why people are expecting the Grizzlies to beat the Lakers because I don't know if anybody noticed, but the Lakers have more talent and more depth. Not to mention they still have a bench. They have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Hachimura. Who else? Michael B. I'm tweaking. I had said Michael Beasley. But yeah, like they got some weapons on that team. So yeah, like it could be a wrap in 5 games. I'm not seeing Memphis advancing. I don't see it, especially at the performance in game 1. I don't see it. So call me a clown all you want, but that's just my opinion. Lakers over the Memphis Grizzlies in 5 games, maybe even 4 if they continue to lock up John Morant. Well, actually, with John Morant out, it is definitely going to be a sweep. So, yeah, because this is just going to be like Dylan Brooks and Desmond Bain. I don't know anybody else on the Grizzlies. Oh yeah, Steven Adams. Yeah, like that's crazy. So, but yeah, round 1 seems to be hella lopsided. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the teams I wanted to cover. So, probably going to be a matter of time before. But yeah, like I said, the Lakers could potentially sweep them. Potentially, especially with John Morant being hurt. The Miami Heat need to capitalize off of Giannis's back injury. And because I don't know if he's going to be playing the rest of the series. I don't see it. But with all that's going down, with all these injuries coming up, it's not looking good for the Bucks right now. Because like Chris Middleton was basically the one that they were waiting for last season. Now it could be potentially the other way around. So, but yeah, the one with the I believe that my Celtics is the healthiest team in the Eastern Conference right now because as just been reported. Now I don't know if that's going to affect his performance because Tyler Hero did mess up his hand. So I don't know if that's going to mess up his performance because he did make both his shots with a broken hand. So we're just going to have to see what's going on. We're going to have to see what happens. So, so yeah, but I believe that's just about it. Like, at this point, you just call it a wrap. So,